Good evening. You are watching Reporters Diary on the Eco of India's Facebook page as well as on the YouTube channel. So, before we move with reporters, here are the main issues in news today. Facebook today responded to Congress's charges against the social networking site of political bias, interference in the country's democratic process, and social harmony, and being soft towards ruling BJP on hate speech rules. On Thursday, Facebook's Public Policy, Trust and Safety Director Neil Potts refused the charges and said that it is non-partisan, denounces hate and bigotry in all forms. Potts also assured that Facebook will continue to be such a platform where all can express their views freely. A day of sad news for the already superannuated lady officers of Indian Army as the Supreme Court of India today turned down a plea for granting permanent commission benefits to short service commission lady officers of Indian Army who were superannuated on completion of 24 years of service after the cutoff date of February 17. While refusing to tertian the plea, the three-judge bench of Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice Indu Malhotra, and Justice K.M. Joseph observed that if the plea is allowed, officers of other batches might seek the same relief. In global news, Islamabad High Court today directed the Pakistan government to give another chance to India to appoint a lawyer to defend Kulbhushan Yadav. The court ordered Pakistan government to send its order on Yadav to India and adjourned the hearing for a month. After a gap of 6 months, state owned oil retailers today reduced the price of diesel by 16 paise a litre. The price of petrol, however, remained unchanged. In sports, Indian football icon and player turned politician Baichung Bhutia viewed that tie-up between East Bengal club and Shree Cement as an extremely positive move and said that this trend will probably end the old tradition of the dominance of club officials. Now, these are major issues that are making news today. Now, I'm joined by our team of reporters, Ashmita, Sumonto, and Razia. Welcome to Reporters Diary. Starting with you, Ashmita, what all happening?
Safi, I told you on Reporters Diary Tuesday that Railway may resume their services from September 8th, but today the Bengal government holds a meeting with Metro Railway, and after the meeting, Metro Railway announced that they are likely to start metro services from September 14 or 15, not from September 8, and after taking all necessary precautions. And Safi, it was finalized at today's meeting that initially the 10 services would be available only for 12 hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and every day from Monday to Saturday and Sunday remaining the weekly holiday. And in the beginning, the trains would run at gap of every 12 to 15 minutes and from Kavishuva's station in south to Noapara in North Kolkata. And Safi, the trains will carry maximum 450 passengers. I repeat, 450 passengers and at a time, and instead of 2,500 earlier. And masks are compulsory, and also passengers should maintain comfortable distance while traveling. And tomorrow another meeting will take place between the state government and Metro Railway, and after the meeting they will finalize the dates. And another news that I have, Safi, that potato price rising day by day in West Bengal. In this situation, the ID Enforcement Department official visited several markets in the city and warned retail traders that if they sell potatoes above 27, they will take action against it. And at present, potatoes are being sold in the market around 32 or 34 per kg.
All right, Ashmita, thank you so much for all the updates that you have. These are very vital updates on metro services as well as on potato prices. These are like major important, issues right now. We move on to Shumanto. Yes, Shumanto, what all happening?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Uh, f- I will start with Sikkim today. It's a great day for Sikkim. That's his famous hot chili, Dalle Khurasani, has ultimately got the GI, that is a geographical indication tag. Just as we know, Safi, few years back, when Rasgulla, yes, you're right, when Bengal got the GI tag for Rasgulla, the people of the state were we're in great joy, and so is it is the same day for Sikkim. Now let me explain that what is this Dal Lake Khurasani and what is its relevance to the entire India. Number one, when you go to any shop, Tibetan shop, and ask for momo, the sauce for that momo is made of this Dal Lake Khurasani chili, and this is a special. This is also used to make soft churpis. What are soft churpis? You know, the churpis made of yak buttermilk are very hard, but when that yak buttermilk is used mixed with this particular chili, then it becomes a soft churpi, which is very tasty. And that's why precisely why that the price of this chili is very high at rupees 400 per kilogram. So this is an extremely good news for Sikkim today. The second news from Sikkim today is that in the wake of the recent incidences of sexual molestations and rape in Sikkim, the Sikkim State Women's Commission has said that many of such cases are going unreported, which is really a major concern for this otherwise peaceful hill state from northeast India. And they have asked the people don't not to feel shy of such incidences, and they should come out in the open and report so that the offender can be punished, because underreporting leads to the increase in the number of crimes.
Right.
If that is from Sikkim, Shiliguri, that is an important news. As you know, the political heat is developing in the hills of Darjeeling over that possible split between the JGM's Bimal Gurung faction and BJP, and Vinay Tangam faction of BJP trying to take advantage of that. As a continuation of that, Binay Tamang, the factional head of JGM, has said that BJP had been, despite making election promises, had been avoiding the major issue of the 11 Gorkha communities that are left out of the central tribal status. And they said that this issue will surely dominate the elections, the campaign in the 2021 West Bengal Assembly elections. And he has also written a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to do something on this issue so that the BJP fulfills its election promises. That's all from my end today.
All right, that's something interesting in politics developing in North Bengal, but which is likely to also have an effect across here in Calcutta. We move on to Riddhi. Yes, Riddhi, what all happening?
Hi, Safi. Two news items I would like to mention here today. The first is that Narcotics Control Bureau is interrogating another person in connection with the drug peddling that is linked to actor Sushant Singh Rajput's death case. You already know that two persons have been arrested by NCB in this case. The other issue I want to mention is the Delhi Health Minister Satyendra Jain, himself a corona warrior, has said that there is no proof of a second surge of infection in Delhi. He said that the national capital witnessed about 2,509 fresh corona cases there. That's all from my side.
Thanks, Riddhi. Thank you. Razia, what's happening, Port Blair?
Shafi, in Port Blair, like we all know, the PUBG game is banned everywhere. So the gaming community is quite upset. But the parents are happy. The parents are saying the kids are these days are addicted to mobile phone. They are keep on busy. We can see that they are quite busy in the mobile phone, keep on gaming and keep on changing games and playing with others, changing games and this and that. They are not doing physical activities. They are not going out. They are not going out and not doing any physical activity, which is necessary. But the kids are quite upset. They are telling why the government has banned this game. We were enjoying this, but the parents are happy. Parents are telling this is necessity of today's time. Kids should go out and play, and PUBG ban is something big relief for the parents. So this is one thing, and the second thing is second news is the superintendent of police has been signaled the police personnel to resume their duty. Before that, I would like to explain that in the month of July, the transfer list has been made, and most of the police personnel has been transferred to inter-island, to the various places. But due to COVID-19 and the continuous lockdown since the month of July, they have been continued their work at Port Blair at their respective places. So now, as the lockdown is over, the authorities, the officials are issued an order that they have to resume their work at their transfer places. For that, they are providing the transportation services also to the police personnel. But before that, they have to go a Fararganj area. It's an area, and there is a PHC. They have to do a COVID-19 test before going further. So that's all from Port Blair, Shafi.
All right, so these are the major points that our reporters are tracking across West Bengal, Sikkim, and in the Andamans. Thanks, Razia, Ashmita, Sumanto, and Riddhi for joining Reporters Diary. Viewers, this is all we have today here in Reporters Diary. Please do join us again tomorrow at 6:30. You can watch us live on our Facebook page or also on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.